Do you hear any of the music, by the way? Well, easy there, dude. You sound a little.
Welcome
What's up,
back to this podcast sucks.
We back, baby.
We
For all of you
back.
haters out there that were like, "Oh, they quit. They quit. We knew they would."
It's been about 7.5 months. A week after the Super Bowl, we took a hiatus.
It's been a year.
It was a dead time. It was a dead time. Then Jimmy was planning a wedding.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Work got busy, and then while Jimmy was planning,
for both of us, work got busy for both of us.
Aaron just texted me, "Were you yelling at something?" That's my wife. No.
I guess I should text my wife too and let her know that
we're back on that. We're back.
Yeah.
Jimmy was planning a wedding. We knew this. He's been planning it the last 2 years, but it was coming down to the last half a year. And while he was doing that, work got busy for both of us.
Yes, very busy.
And
busy
then
time.
In May, I found out that we were having baby number 3.
Wooch, wooch. Raise the roof, raise the roof.
And recently found out it's a baby girl.
Hell yeah, you excited?
However, we were planning that, and then when it got closer and closer, and our big man, Jimmy G.
You're going to say my little man.
My little man, you and my little man, my big man. He is officially married as of about 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah,
dude, it feels like, honestly, it feels like just yesterday. I mean, it obviously hasn't been long.
Congratulations, everyone. Wish our man congratulations.
Buddy. Congrats to you on the baby. Yeah, we've been, to say, a little busy. You know what I mean? We've just a smidge. The goal was to keep it going the entire time. And I knew we would struggle a little bit doing weekly episodes. Did I think that we were going to completely stop? No. Was the little break needed? Absolutely. I don't know about you. I was getting burnt out between work and then doing this and then editing and then planning a wedding. I'm sure you with the baby and everything.
Just right when football season ended, and then I mean basketball was going on, and we went one episode after the Super Bowl. We're
Chicago fans. We don't have a whole lot to root for. So.
And White Sox weren't quite started yet. The Bulls were the Bulls, and we kind of thought we could. And maybe this upcoming season, I guess we call this season 2. We should have started before football, but like you said, his wedding was just right at the perfect start of the season.
Yeah, my wedding was right as football season was starting, and it just wasn't enough time to prepare.
But however,
the honeymoon was right after too. So
so. We'll get our schedule going again. We'll be weekly, but I think we'll have breaks somewhere down the road.
It'll be more we're back. Yeah. It'll definitely be, I wouldn't say weekly consistently, but I would definitely say at least bi-weekly at the worst. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're back. It feels good. It feels good to get everything loaded up. We gotta learn the system again. It's updated about 100 times since we last used it. So bear with us here for any problems with the recording.
Me and Jimmy also have got into a little bit of an
issue. Yeah, we definitely
need Jimmy down with me.
Yes, Preston started it.
What's our addiction?
How did it get going? Did I ask you about it, or did you ask me about it first?
So I learned it from my friend Aaron. Not my wife Aaron, but we had him around the Christmas episode. Brandon, our buddy Brandon Denton. His brother got me into this addiction of getting back into it buying sports cards.
Hell yeah.
And there's a sports store in Paxton, and they do breaks online, and I'll do one, I'll do one, and not no big deal, no thing, then you just get the sniff of one, you're like, I want to get the case hits, I want to get the numbered cards, and I started learning the logo or the lingo, and next thing we don't need to go into details of how deep we're into this, but I'm like,
we don't need to release any numbers here.
I did it for about a month. And I'm like, who would enjoy this? Jimmy.
But so real quick, hold that thought. Let's go even further back. I don't know if you remember months before that. I was just buying cards at the store. Remember?
Oh, you did tell me that.
Yeah, and I sent you a couple pictures because I'm like, oh, I want to get back into like trading cards. You know
We
what I
talked
mean?
about
And
this on the
collecting
pod,
them.
actually.
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, it was probably one of our last episodes. And I remember thinking like, who would appreciate this? And I'm like, oh, definitely Preston. I was like, I got to send it to Preston. So I remember you replying back, oh, I've been thinking about getting into that too again. And then not long after, you sent me a picture.
I
You
bought
bought a
complete
bunch.
sets of
Yeah.
2022, 2023,
Yeah.
and
And then,
2024.
a few months go by or whatever, and then that's when we had a
And
conversation.
then I showed Jimmy the website. It's an app, and I recommend it if you got a healthy.
It's a naughty website.
It's Whatnot.
Yeah, Whatnot.
And you could pick the right ones, but you can get some good cards out of it for good value if you find the right room.
And basically, for those who don't know what that is, it's just basically you're bidding on whatever you want. They have
spending $30 a card in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, and that's exactly it.
And you don't realize it.
No, you don't realize it.
All
and
you
then
care
they get
about is winning.
You got to be careful with the shipping too, because sometimes you don't read what they charge for shipping.
You just want to win. You just want to win.
And I can't even explain it. When you win the bid and your name pops up on the screen, dude, it is like drugs.
It is.
It's insane. It's like it's a rush you haven't had. You know what I mean? And
you need to get the experience. Now I'm more experienced at it, but that first month at it was a problem.
Yeah, again, like P-Dawg said, I am not going to say how much me and him spent. It was not healthy for the first month. I remember like looking at my bank account and then just all the transactions on there. And I was like, what did I do? Luckily, it was at a time where money was like decent. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't worried, but
same with you, except mine is when my wife looked at the transactions on the bank account. Is when
No, I had a period of self-reflection where I was like, oh no.
Nothing's worse too than having a few too many beers on a Friday night or Saturday night. And you're buzzing or feeling pretty good. You're like, let's see what Whatnot's got.
Dude, it was nice and relaxing. You know what my favorite time was? Before football started up, and it would be a Sunday afternoon. You wake up in the morning and you kind of get cozy, and then you just load Whatnot. And I was like, okay, let's see what they got going. And then, $100 later, you're like, uh-oh.
We're at the point now where I have to delete the app every time I get on it.
I'm okay. I think I learned to manage my addiction. At least, I don't know about you, but I got bad again somewhat recently.
Yes.
Probably, I don't know how much I spent. Probably 200, maybe more.
I'm not to that extent. I'm gonna balance it a specific what I'm looking at. Before it was like I want that.
Yeah, no, I know. It's because when you add people on this app too, you can see when they're online and what rooms they're in.
That was a problem because I got on there on Act. You know what was funny, Jimmy? I didn't even know you were on that.
Bro, really? You just loaded it up?
I just picked a guy, got on it. Next thing you know, Jim and Guy was commenting. I'm like, Jimmy's in here? I was like, oh, shit.
Probably said Jimmy G's first purchase or something like that, because that was the first time I bought from him. But yeah, I thought it was funny because you had said something in the chat, like you were talking about someone.
Yeah, I was talking about you.
Oh, is that what the first one was? Like my name? Because I saw your name pop up.
I was like, Jimmy, is that you?
Yeah. And I was just like, oh my God. And then, it ended up being fun because the seller was like, he would just talk whatever the chat was saying. He would answer, which is fun when they do that. And then you got to talking, I got to talking, and it was just a fun room.
It is a lot more fun.
He didn't have like the best cards. The cards
no,
were
it was very plain.
They more so was like my personal collection cards, like just old White Sox players, stuff like that.
For that, you're like, I'll keep that in my own portfolio. I don't want to sell those later.
Everyone that popped up, every Sox player, you'd be like, Jimmy, grab it. Jimmy, grab it.
Well, I have a thing in mind, and that time I was just kind of watching you, and then he threw a couple. I was like, I'm kind of interested in.
Yeah.
But it is fun. Like maybe me and you plan times where we should do is like once a month. We'll just pick something for like an hour, just hang out. Because it's fun when you get someone there.
No, it's super fun. And we tried a couple times. I think you were getting off late though, to where I was like waiting for you to go in a room.
Well, it's
and then
probably
I'd
best.
be
Our
laying in
addiction was
bed.
coming back.
Yeah, I'd be laying in bed trying to do it, and then you would just take a little too long, and I would fall asleep with the phone in my hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was me coming from my mom's house, but
Yeah,
that's what we've been doing, and now football's back. It's been back for about a month.
Yeah. How are we feeling?
Oh.
Yeah. Bear down, baby.
I gotta say, okay, podcast is on now. I'm loving what I'm seeing, dude. Ben Johnson is the best.
Oh, Ben Johnson's a
best
freak,
coaches
but
in
a
the
good
league.
freak. That sounded weird. Didn't mean it like that.
What'd you say?
I said Ben Johnson's a freak, and I said, "Well, wait a second." Didn't mean it like that, but
let's get this out of the way. We get this out of the way now. We'll keep it current for now. What do you think about that little halftime thing that happened with Ben Johnson?
Glad you brought that up because it got so much attention that it should not have received.
Overblown.
He clearly didn't hear what she said, and he was trying to speak, and then they kept talking at the same time. And who was it?
Didi, or I think her
Sam Acho. Is that who it was?
We talking about what he said?
Yeah, I forget exactly what he said, so don't quote me on it. But basically, he ripped apart Ben Johnson, calling him rude and stuff like this. I'd have to go find the tweet, but yeah, basically called Ben Johnson rude for it. Again, he didn't hear what the lady said.
You know what's awesome about our deal? Coach? Ben Johnson, because it seemed like an awkward exchange from the get-go when on TV.
Yeah.
But she even said she could articulated what she said better. She said on the Giants show.
Exactly.
I've dealt with Bill Belichick. I've dealt with Nick Saban.
She didn't even seem like she took it bad.
She said, "I'd rather it be about his first road win than anything, not about this."
Yeah, and the way
that Ben Johnson acknowledged it on the press conference, and said, and he took accountability. He said, "You know what? I'm disappointed in how it came across.
Yep. Got to be better."
But he's like, "I'll be better at this moving forward." Yep. He also said, "I thought she said a statement as like you need to make changes."
Yes.
And how is he going to feel when your team is looking ugly right now?
And the question is, what do you need to do to change? Something like that. He thought she said, "You need to change what you're doing."
And he's like,
"That's what it was."
Yeah.
He thought she said, she said, "Do you need to change what you're doing?" And he thought she said the statement, "You need to change what you're doing." If someone said that to me in the middle of a game too, hell yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, you think so?"
His smile went to a stern look, and he stared her down for about 4 seconds.
Yep, But here's the thing: based off what he thought he heard, that would have been a perfect reaction.
He's a head coach, and it's a reporter. A reporter doesn't need to tell a coach what he needs to do. So I'm with them for and he said that's what he heard.
Did you And did you hear what Gruden said on Barstool?
Oh, he's protecting the coach every time.
Yeah, he said those interviews are stupid. They shouldn't happen in the middle of a game.
And you know what? None of us get anything out of it anyway. The only time you get anything out of it is when they blow up anyway.
And that was a good point Gruden made. Was what do you think a coach is going to say? Here's the plays I'm going to run. This is my plan of attack. We're going to run the ball way more.
Do you ever listen to all of them? Like I laughed. I think it was Joe Buck and ESPN on one of the Monday night games. Like
it's basketball too, though. You know what I mean? Like the basketball ones, I think, are worse.
We're going to throw passes. We're going to run balls, and we're going to try really hard.
We're going to run harder and do everything harder.
They're not going to say, "Well, we're going to play cover 2 through this zone. We're going to cover this guy." Like,
so-and-so's really beating us up, so we're going to pay more attention to him,
Which they should have honestly, Max Crosby.
What about I was going to say, because honestly, he would have said, yep, he would have said, Crosby's killing us, so we're going to double him, triple him.
We're going to bench Braxton Jones, and we're going to
Sorry for blinding everybody with the light. I changed locations in the apartment.
By the light. We do not own that song.
We do not own. Not that they can, if they pulled us off, it'd be doing much anyway.
We do not own the rights. The Weeknd does.
I forgot. We bag, baby. Just wait till Christmas songs come out again.
Oh boy!
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Sorry.
All right. Well, this was fun being back. And now we're not back.
We back, baby. We back so hard.
So back. And guess who back? The Bears back 2-2. Baby. Block field goals. Ooh.
If you told me in the beginning of the season that at the bye we would be 2-2, I would have been pretty darn happy.
Because look at this. Week 1. Let's just recap. Week 1, Bears should have won that game.
Bears should have won that game so hard.
Offense got cold. The defense was on the field way too long in the third and fourth quarter, where they got tired, and J.J. McCarthy had rookie magic.
That was bogus that he won Offensive Player of the Week that week.
J.J. McCarthy?
Yeah.
He looked bad for almost 3 whole quarters.
That was so – how can you throw a pick six and win Offensive Player of the Week?
That was a bad pick six, too.
That was real bad.
The Bears should have won that game. And then week 2, the Lions, nobody was beating that Lions team.
Yeah, that was frustrating to watch. I think I turned it off halftime maybe.
I think Ben Johnson needed that as a coach, but to be fair, I just don't think anyone.
I think it amped him up though for that game in Chicago.
That Lions team was they were a lot of trash was going towards them after that Packers game.
They are still the best team in the NFC North, and anybody who picked the Packers, fuck off, dude.
I understand Micah Parsons.
They're not even close to Detroit. I know they beat them. It's a fluke,
it was the
fluke
hype.
win.
It was the hype of week 1.
It was a fluke win. Yeah. Bullshit, dude.
Lions are hot. They took out the Ravens. I know the Ravens are whatever they are right now, but they took care of the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson being out is killing my fantasy team. I'll say that.
But the Lions are good. Aiden Hutchinson's back to being that dude.
Yeah, that team's
Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, whew.
That team's stacked. They look. I don't think there's any part of that team where you look at and you're like, damn, they're weak at this position. I have
a confession too about that.
You better be careful.
When they play the Bears, yes. When they play the Bears, yes. It's easy to root against them. Yeah, F them, F that, F that. But we need the Lions to lose, and I have a problem rooting against them.
You have a problem rooting against the Lions?
I love Dan Campbell still so much. I respect him.
I don't understand fans when they say, like,
I'm
when
not rooting for them. I just can't root against them.
Like, I just don't get it. I don't get the.
You don't like Dan Campbell?
He's a coach in our division, and
I don't like Matt LaFleur.
Okay, let me word this in a different way. I respect him. I don't like him. I respect him.
You not like him. It's okay to like him.
No. He's the coach of the best team in our division, dude. Like, I hate Detroit. Especially their fans, man. Their fans act like they've been winning.
With their fans. I think I don't know who you are listening to or who you're hearing. I've never heard a bad Lions fan.
You're a fool, dude. I'm going to clip that.
Marshall Mathers, I believe in you, and I don't think you're a bad fan at all.
I'm going to clip that and put that on social media because Detroit fans are some of the worst. They're close to Packer fans.
No, Packer fans are by far the worst.
No.
And Minnesota's a close second in that division.
You think Minnesota is worse than Detroit?
Yes, they think they're all hot sometimes.
Hell no, dude.
You know what's funny? Other than let's take the Lions out of it because Jared Goff does play damn well.
Mm-hmm.
But you hear Vikings fans and Packer fans, everyone wants to say Bears don't have a quarterback. Oh, another bust. Caleb's stats look damn good. Oh, J.J. McCarthy, how's he doing? Jordan Love.
Jordan Love is a. I
got
laugh every day that they paid him what they paid him.
On this past game, but other than that, he's the reason they lost the Browns.
I mean,
they lost the
I
Browns.
Never understood.
Packer fans, you lost the Browns.
I never understood it. I get he shows spurts of I guess being okay. I was gonna say he shows spurts of being a really good quarterback, but does he? You know what I mean?
Does he look like he's worth $55 million?
That's what I'm saying for that contract he got. Dude.
No,
he's like that contract's like top 5, isn't it?
It's top 2
for quarterback. Top 2.
He's just tied with other people at 55.
That's ridiculous,
Dak's got 60, and then he's with like Joe Burrow at 55.
I'd take Dak over Love any day.
You know who's at 55 with him? Another guy that's overpaid a lot? Tua. And he's worse than Jordan Love.
Dude, I don't know if you're like this, but every single time I watch I was going to do it, but I didn't want to. I feel like that was going to be bad karma on me. But every time I watch the Dolphins, dude, I just cringe. I can't watch it.
they're not good.
Something bad always happens. Either Tua always gets hurt or someone gets hurt. And Tyreek Hill just went down this last game in his foot. His knee completely turned around or whatever.
The end of Tyreek Hill? Is this the end?
Oh, dude, I said that when he was being carted off and he was laughing and waving and everything like that. I know people said he was in shock and he said he was in shock. I fully believe that he's done. I think that was him being like, I'm retiring.
What's the worst too? I think it was on the contract year.
Yeah. I think he's done. I think he's talked about it in the past too, of retiring somewhat soon.
This one I just don't. Bad. This year's not looking good.
He's not coming back in the beginning of next year. That's a huge injury to come back.
The Dolphins as a whole are about to blow this up. Coaches are about to get fired.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniels is coaching his last season. If he even makes it
if we still had another year at Eberflus, say we never got Ben Johnson, would we have been talking about the Bears getting Mike McDaniels?
No. I never liked him, to be honest with you.
I wasn't ever a fan, but he did show spurts of being a good coach. You know what I mean?
But it steadily got worse. It never got better.
Or did he just look good because he had Hill?
Well, they got Tyreek Hill, I think, his first year there.
Yeah.
Because it was, this is year 4 or 5.
And I'm not going to lie, Tua kind of was crazy at first.
Tua's been up and down since he's got him. I think he had him healthy 1 year, and then he got hurt at the end of the year. And then he had that scary injury against Buffalo. And then it's just been trending down. Tua's he's just not consistently great anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, they got weapons. A-Chain's a hell of a running back. Ollie Gordon's a good backup. They got Waddle. And then they just added Darren Waller.
Yeah, but Waddle's hurt.
He's hurt every other play.
Quite often.
I mean, they got weapons.
Waller will probably come out with a new rap video and probably retire in a couple games, even though I picked him up off waivers.
But no, I don't like. But what was I going with on that? How do we get into two? Oh yeah, we're talking about the NFC North and all that. But I'll say Love's probably better than Tua because he's more consistent.
Yep,
he doesn't get hurt. But Packers are a good team. Don't get me wrong on the North. They're just
I'm not completely bashing the Packers. Obviously,
the Lions lost.
They're going to be.
What do you think's going to happen? Lions lost Ben Johnson. They lost Aaron Glenn. So they have promotions. It's going to take a little bit to gel. And the Pack and playing Micah Parsons week 1 when all the hype was at its highest, it was a lot. And since then,
and I saw Packer fans talking about how good their defense was and how good they're going to be. And they're better. They look better than the 85 Bears. I saw a lot of crap on TikTok.
Who they beat week 2. So they took care of the Lions and they took care of the Commanders. And then after that, it's not hard to play good defense against the Browns.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that because we play them. So
yeah, but I mean,
our defense has looked very spotty, dude.
And then you tie.
We have some issues.
Who does?
The Bears defense.
So I've been catching flack on this.
Have you been saying they haven't looked that bad or something like that?
No, I just think it's fine. Because they're dealing with
they're turning over they're forcing turnovers, which is okay.
It's a bend but don't break system like it used to be with Lovey towards the end where the defense
was breaking a lot. They're giving up touchdowns.
They are, but my thing is they have so many injuries.
They do. And that's the only reason I'm not completely freaking out.
I'm loving the play from Stevenson. He looks like he turned the page from last season. He's giving it his all. I love it. Yeah. How he ripped the ball out of Javonte Williams' arms in week 2.
What game was it though?
Last week he got a pick, that good pick.
Yeah, against the Raiders he had that great pick. Wasn't against the Cowboys. Who did we play before Cowboys?
It's been the
Lions. Lions. He got demolished against the Lions.
Yeah, but I don't think it mattered.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Tyreek Stevenson, got a Tyreek Stevenson. I think it was numbered to 20 on card auto.
Is it the Fail Mary play?
No, I think that'd be cooler though if it was. But I was pretty pumped about that. I think that one was. I got that one pretty cheap. Well, cheap to me,
Less than
$10, I
$5?
think. No, I think it was like 10ish, but I'll take it for. Listen, I'm not trying to sell these. These are personal collection. You know what I mean? I like Stevenson when
and
we
20 is
drafted
low
him.
numbered.
What's that?
20's low numbered.
Yeah. I wish I had it on hand, but I literally just moved this desk and I packed my cards that I had on my desk into a bin.
We'll have a baseball collection day in person. I'll bring mine, you bring yours. We'll have it a group up. Maybe you can do a whatnot website one where we sell our cards.
Dude, between me and you, we could probably make some decent money
keep our
cards.
good ones that we want to keep our
personal collection.
Sell the ones we wanted to sell.
I worry that I have too many cards that I'm gonna say are my personal collection. God, dude, we have so many.
I have a JJ McCarthy Uptown. Whoever wants it.
How much?
I think those go for like $300.
Do they? The value had to come down a little bit.
The Uptowns, and then I have another Uptown. Who is that? I got two of them. Who's the other? Oh,
I don't have any Uptowns, but I heard also that they're making so many Uptowns that they're starting to lose their value.
Yeah, I got Michael Penix Jr. and JJ McCarthy.
Is that true? What I just said, or is that something that I just heard?
It's not as valuable as downtowns, but they're valuable. They're more valuable than your base.
Or am I thinking downtowns?
No, I mean they're always.
What's the difference between an uptown and downtown?
Like one's like uptown, like in the city, and downtown.
Girl. Sorry, I had to. We don't own the rights to that song.
We don't own the rights. We don't
own it. Okay, everyone, relax. Jesus, dude.
So give us a grading. Ben Johnson's first 4 games. What do you give him as a grade?
It's tough. I'm gonna give him a B.
A B?
A B. How about you?
You know what? Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Until the good gets better, and the better gets best. Bears on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Both.
It's an A. He amps me up. He amps the team up.
It's not an A, but I like it.
The play calls are getting more creative now as he gets more comfortable with Caleb Williams. We
got to talk about that after you go on your thing here.
I love it. He's got Caleb. He threw a lot at him. I know, weeks 1, he wasn't whatever. Week 2, you can see Cowboys defense. I know, but one thing that you got to make a bad defense look bad, and he did that against the Cowboys. The Raiders was up and down, but I don't blame all that on him. The offensive line keeps committing penalties, and Cole Kmet's dropping passes.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get into that. There's going to be a change-up when they come back. I'm excited about that.
I mean, they switched it up now. They brought the Canadian Eagle in, and he looked decent.
Yeah, looked good. Also, though, we need to talk about having Ozzie on the right side because Ozzie. Ozzie played great against Crosby when he came in. Great, loved it. That's something to talk about.
This is a lot of difference than the Eberflus and whatever last year was. Oh, Caleb keeps getting sacked. Let's just keep running the same offensive line over and over again. No, you make adjustments.
I think the only reason I can't give Johnson a better grade is because at the end of the day, he was brought in for offense. The offense is way too inconsistent to be an A. It's way too inconsistent. Also, you bring up the creativity and the trick plays and stuff like that. In my opinion, you're showing way too much too early in the season. The flea flicker, awesome. But what do they call it? The stumble bum or
I don't know if he did. I don't know if that was on purpose.
It definitely was. You're just trying to cover. It definitely was on purpose.
I enjoyed the fake flea flicker. That was my favorite play.
Yeah, that was nice, but you're showing so much so early.
No, but you're so smart. You create more.
Maybe. But also, let's not be idiot here. You know what I mean?
I just love it.
Let's not do something where like we give it to Jameson Williams.
You're right, Jimmy.
And he throws a pick and
let's get Shane Waldron in there and let's just do halfback inside.
No, let's do screens. Screens to DJ Moore every time.
Let's get a Brock.
Do run a. Okay, here's my thing. Get Luther Burden the ball more.
Yeah, he was looking so good against the Cowboys.
Dude, I don't understand why. I mean, I get it. He missed a lot of preseason action. But, like, at this point, I feel like he's treating him exactly like Jameson Williams on the Lions. Because I don't know if you remember or not.
No,
it took him a while to get involved over there, too.
That was self-inflicted.
That was
gambling suspensions.
Yeah, gun
part
stuff,
2,
too, right?
And then
didn't he, like, get pulled over and he had a gun on him or something?
I might have been.
I mean, sorry, pew pew.
Pew pew pew. Oh, you better be careful. YouTube doesn't like that. Blur it out.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Beep beep.
But beep, no, I like the trickery and I like that we put so many points up against Matt Eberflus.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
The guy loved it. Stupid.
I will say,
screw that haircut.
I was disappointed. Yeah, stupid haircut and stupid beard and everything. Dude, he had us so fooled. We thought he had so much swagger.
Yeah, don't go back to episode whatever. We
were idiots. I will say though, I missed the entirety. Entirety?
That's not a word.
Is that a word? Okay.
Entirety.
I thought I made that up for a second.
You about to show you're not a Bears fan? Is that what you're about to say?
I was on the way home from honeymoon.
Where's your priorities lie?
Well, I asked Jill every 2 seconds to look up the score of the game and tell me what was going on. So
this had to be the Raiders game?
No. I saw Raiders game. I missed the Cowboys game.
You missed the best game.
Yeah, I missed the game that they demolished. But I was like, okay, what's going on, babe? What's going on? And she's like, touchdown, Odunze. And I was like, nice. And I was like, what was the yardage or whatever? And she's like, 30 something. And I was like, nice. Okay.
Yeah, then like 60 to Burden. Ooh.
And then it was like right after. Yeah. She's like, they just scored again. And I was like, the Bears? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, to who? And she's like, Luther Bird. And I'm like, hell yeah. Like, dude, it was almost like more exciting being in the car and not being able to see it. I was stuck in traffic for so long. That was such a long drive and I hated it. But at the same time, I didn't mind it. Driving through mountains is intimidating. Have you ever done it before?
I've been through, but I've never been the driver.
Oh, dude,
you went to Tennessee, right?
Yeah, man.
My mom, we've been there a lot, and if you got a cabin, and your cabin's way up high, you got to keep going slow up.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't say ours was like in the Smokies or anything. It was close by, but
Forge, right?
Close to a few miles away. But we definitely had to go up in, like, I would say, their mountains. Super steep driveway. And then our parking spot, dude, was like basically downhill into the trees.
Dude, do you remember the
intimidating
the driving uphill, up and away?
Yeah, but there was no curb. The point of that up and away is so your tires hit the curb to stop your car from rolling away. There was nothing, dude.
Did you have to put the emergency brake in?
I did the same thing. I was like, I don't know what to do. And Jill's like, you turn them away. And I'm like, babe, there's no curb. Like, it's just, pavement and then a bunch of trees and rocks. So I was like, yeah, I definitely put the parking brake on though.
Am I just chasing pavements? Don't know the right.
We don't own it. Don't own it. Damn, we're nailing these songs today, dude.
Speaking about singing,
big
announcement, big controversial announcement. Bad Bunny, the Super Bowl halftime show.
That's right.
What is your thoughts on it? Be mindful. Don't get. We just got back.
We just got back. I mean, I like it. I like Bad Bunny. I'm not against it, but I'm not like super hyped. You know what I mean?
I don't like it.
Put it this way though. That's got nothing to do with me liking or not liking Bad Bunny. I'm never super hyped about the halftime performer. You know what I mean? Like the years past, even when it was like all those guys, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, all those guys, I wasn't super hyped about that either. You know what I mean? I'm just a picky mother effer, dude.
I'm not a fan of it. I feel like it's an agenda. However, I mean, I don't listen to Bad Bunny's music. I don't think his music's very hype. like for a football, but you can say the same thing about other artists that sing.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say there's been artists though
I think
who,
Bad Bunny's a cool dude, though. I think he's funny. I think
yeah,
he's heading in the right direction for entertainment. Just his music, I just haven't got into it, and like it sounds whatever. But I think he speaks mostly in Spanish. I just don't understand putting that in the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't understand.
I saw a meme. It was
They're
like,
gonna put subtitles on, and
no, it was like, y'all motherfuckers better learn Spanish in 4 months or whatever it
I've also
is.
heard that like Taylor Swift turned it down and Adele turned it down. So they're what they're trying to do is the big upcoming
Oh,
guy.
everyone, this Preston might be feeling this type of way because Taylor Swift, I believe, was rumored to be the performer this year early on.
Well, I heard that it was true. Like she rejected it because she doesn't realize that, or maybe she didn't. That halftime show artists don't get paid for it.
Do you think that's why she rejected it? Wouldn't that be kind of
she
shitty considering isn't she
she
like a
had
billionaire?
terms. She had terms that she wanted to do that the NFL didn't. So they had disagreements. Is what I'm hearing. Now Adele, I
Preston's
don't
got
think
an inside source.
Sportskeeda, I think is what I read.
Yeah. That sounds like Preston's version of something.
But no, I think she'd be good for it. But I mean, at the same time, she's probably too like, at her height right now, where it just sounds too good to be true. And if it was the Chiefs,
Yeah.
people are going to think it's rigged and things like this, especially this year.
You know, if you were to ask me right now, like, okay, you could have any artist perform at halftime, who would you pick?
Because you got to think who fits it. Now, my whole
thing, not even necessarily about who fits it. It's just like who would
do you want
be
a big
entertaining?
artist? Do you want like a big now artist? Do you want a big has been artist that's big?
See, everyone's pick would be so different.
Because like we went through the Tom Petty's, the U2s, the
I would probably pick 303.
303.
19-year-old me would.
I would probably
maybe 33-year-old.
I'd go with Blink-182, Green Day, go punk rock a little bit.
Blink-182 would be sweet, dude. I would take that.
Now. So we went through the oldies, then we went through the big pop, like the Timberlakes, the Lady Gagas.
Yeah.
We hit the kind of Shakira, J-Lo, and then we've kind of hit the rap lately now with Eminem and Kendrick, Rihanna. Rihanna's not really rap.
Last year's was decent.
It was okay.
Yeah, didn't love it, didn't hate it.
It had a flow, and I mean, it's today's age. I think we talked about this. A lot of the 50-year-old crews and older, aren't going to be a fan of that.
Hear me out. Nickelback.
I think they would be good.
Dude, that'd be pretty sweet, right? I think everyone's over hating them because that was like a popular thing was to
have
hate
Nickelback and Creed as a guest.
Who else would be good?
AC/DC would be good, but they're too damn old.
I don't think they'd be, dude. Are they like 100 now?
They're about 80. I think Green Day would work.
I've always disliked Green Day.
I love them. But
you're talking about controversial.
Green
Day would definitely be controversial
if they know they're on the biggest stage.
Yeah, I don't think he'd keep his mouth shut. I think he'd say something stupid.
I think he would too.
Yeah, it probably would get bleeped or something.
I just think Bad Bunny's gonna vibe up there, and you may not know what he's saying, but he's just gonna vibe and have fun.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I listen to him from time to time. I like his music.
You actually listen to him?
Yeah. I don't know what he's saying, but you know what I mean? I vibe. You know what I mean?
Maybe we'll get Adam Sandler up there since Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, I forgot he was in that. Yeah.
That's right. He was funny in it.
Yeah. Again, I think it's gonna be entertaining. I got nothing against it. Yeah, I just, me with music, I'm picky with it, and I don't really like any of the never really hyped about the performers from year in, year out,
Not at all. Well, we got a Bears Super Bowl this year coming up.
I remember last year when that was your pick, Bears Bills. That'd be something, dude.
Bills are
your boy Josh Allen putting up a good season again.
Yeah, heck yeah. I don't know if I'll try to do one right now. Top 5 teams in the NFL right now.
Top 5, no research, no looking at records or anything.
I just thought about it. I normally go from 10. This is the hardest part. I normally go 5 and up. Let me think real quick. It's hard. I'm going to have to go for the top here.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
because I didn't pre-plan this. So number one, playing right now, you got to go Eagles. Eagles are the defending champs. I mean, and they're 4-0.
Yeah, you got to give them respect.
They haven't played the best ball. They've been inconsistent, but yet they're beating good teams like the Rams, the Bucks.
Rams looking solid.
Yeah, and then you got the Bills in this. How week one started, how the Bills did that to the Ravens and that crazy comeback, and then they just massacred everybody else.
And now also with the Eagles, though, dude, they're making everyone look like fools for everyone complaining about the tush push. Now they're making fun of you.
Did you look at that nice
trick
play?
Plays off of it?
Yeah, Saquon had a walking touchdown.
Yeah, dude. But then they also did something where he steps back and does a little toss to Goddard.
Yeah,
dude, they're toying with everybody now. They're making fun of everyone.
But then they didn't have a completed pass in the second half. So I don't know.
That is funny.
Bill, you got to go Bills number 2. They're just I agree. Josh Allen's that dude.
Yeah, I mean, and you can easily put him at 1. You know.
Yeah, I mean? With how they're playing now. Number 3, Detroit Lions. They corrected everything that was wrong week 1, and then they played 3 tremendous weeks. Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery,
beast mode. Defense is looking decent.
Defense is doing what they got to do. Then you got number 4 and 5. It got ruined this week because the Chargers were trending towards number 1, and then you let the Giants and Jackson Dart take care of you.
Yeah, that was I had a feeling Dart was going to play well. I actually put a parlay in with him scoring a touchdown. Shout out me.
I want to bet off of him too, and I'm going to.
I was going to say, have you won any bets this year?
I did win a big one on Sunday Night Football.
I haven't hit shit this year's
first touchdown bet.
I usually hit my first bet end of October, early November, so I'm on pace still.
But bet Jackson Dart over rushing yards because he looks like he wants to run.
Yeah, dude. They're calling specific plays for him, so he looks like a runner for sure.
Who am I forgetting? Because I want to say Rams is in the top 5. I'm forgetting a team. I don't think the Chiefs are top 5 yet.
No, Chiefs definitely don't deserve top 5. They'll get there. I see a
lot of teams putting them in there, and I don't think they're there. I'm not. I'm trying to think the divisions. No. The Bills, and then in the
Niners, but Niners.
No, they don't look it, and Brock Purdy's out already.
And then you got the Steelers.
Steelers aren't there yet. I think you got to go Rams.
Oh,
Bucks.
You know who's been looking good? Colts.
Yeah, they let's put someone here on the shit list real quick. Donnie Mitchell. What the hell are
what
you
an idiot, dude.
doing?
What an idiot.
Have you not seen enough from freaking Deshaun Jackson?
You know, we see that happen probably
once or twice a year.
Yeah. I would say probably, yeah, exactly what you said.
And guess who did it last year? Jonathan Taylor did it last year.
Did he?
Yeah, he did something where he
dropped
the ball.
Something about that team then,
huh? But yeah, no, I'd probably say it's probably
Saints looking like Dookie.
Saints look like the Titans look like the worst team.
Titans looking like Dookie. You know what's funny? No one gives Cam Ward crap. Wasn't he number 1 overall pick, or am I mistaken?
Was. You know he was.
Where's all the Cam Ward hate?
No, they want to love him.
Not that I want people hating on him, but
so everyone
just a little weird that Caleb got so much hate, right?
Yeah, well, I think he was talked a lot more, and he was more vocal. But no, I know. And
little crazy, man. Little crazy, if you ask me.
And now
it's also funny though how like you can tell slowly but surely people starting to get a little bit more quiet about Caleb.
Yeah,
have you noticed that?
A little less negative, a little more positive.
Yeah, a little less. The hate's always going to be there, man. You know, you're doing something right if someone's talking about you. You know what I mean? So
I know you said your Ben Johnson's at a B, and I got Ben Johnson at an A. Now, how are we feeling about Caleb? How do you think he's doing so far this year? And like positive, negatives, if you have a grade?
Man, I think he's progressing. I think he's right where he probably should be.
Were you questioning anything at week 2 during the beatdown?
That's the Lions, right?
Yes.
Not necessarily, because I mean, to be quite honest, man, that offensive line isn't as strong as maybe some people thought it was going to be. my biggest worry is his protection.
Now, you didn't watch it because you said you didn't see it. Week 3, it was the first time that he was not sacked in his career.
Right. Not taking anything away from the Bears, but that was also against a very poor. That was a Micah Parsons-less Cowboy defense.
Yeah, but you have to make a bad defense look bad.
Right. But I'm saying that's probably why Caleb Williams wasn't sacked, though. I think that's I don't think we should be giving the Bears as much credit as they deserve, especially because the follow-up against the Raiders. Now, granted, you have a Max Crosby coming at you.
And granted, I mean, Geno Smith said, I don't want to win this game. You guys win this game over and over again. He threw 3 passes. I mean, one was a good pick, but 2 of them were just like, what are you doing?
It was funny, too, because it was literally first down almost every time when he threw the pick, right?
Yeah, and Pete Carroll was also like, I don't know what Pete Carroll's doing if old age has hit him. Let's go for their own 30 in the first or in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's interesting. No, but to answer your original question, I'm happy with what Caleb Williams is doing. He's progressing every week. That's all you can ask for. I hate to be like, oh, the stats, because I'm more like, well, what's the outcome of the game, But if you look at the stats, he is what was the one that I recently saw? He's
on pace for like 39 touchdowns, and
I wouldn't say overall stats this year. It was something like he's got the best stats for a first
pick. I think he had 28 touchdowns and 8 interceptions or something like that.
Yeah, and then if you look at the last few years, he's the best. His stats are the best out of all the quarterbacks too. Also, I feel bad that they keep bringing it up, but they keep bringing up the stats since CJ Stroud, Lil Broad.
I've seen that. Caleb Williams. Texans look rough.
Going back to that, I thought it was hilarious when it happened.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious when it happened. But really looking back, it was kind of crazy that CJ Stroud Lil Broad him because, dude, you were in the league for 1 year. Why are you giving someone advice like you've been in the league for like 10 years?
Dude, you had one good season. You regressed season 2. You're really not any crazier, better at all in season 3 so far.
People were giving him crap because the last game when he went up to Cam Ward, they made a big deal out of it if he was going to say something.
Like, you had one of the best rookie years. And then we kind of forgot about because Jay Daniels overlapped you.
Now, it doesn't help that he lost Tank Dell. You know what I mean? Tank Dell was a big part of that offense.
And he also lost Joe Mixon. And he's probably not coming back this year.
Yeah, man. That offense got hit a little bit, but
we're down to the last little bit here. Let's get a little bit just because we know what this podcast sucks. Let's just throw a little shade on a little bit on baseball real quick because we missed the whole baseball season. We missed the entire baseball season on this podcast.
We did. And honestly, it was a lot better than last year.
19 games better than last year.
May not have felt like it much, but in my opinion, a lot more to be excited about.
And
it's still very rough, and we're still going to suck next year.
I don't know. I mean, yes, but I don't know.
Getz did say something about potentially spending soon, though.
Because they got rid of a lot of coaches.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Ethan Katz got let go, which I don't really. Plus a bunch of other. Coaches.
Do we like that?
I like Ethan Katz, but
I did too.
The White Sox would have won probably 10 to 15 more games at the bullpen, and a lot of it's the roster.
Yeah, it's definitely roster.
Because I love this. Because I know we're
so much to talk about, dude. Ownership's going to be changing. We finally see a light at the end of the tunnel there.
Colson Montgomery was that dude and more.
My God, I think Montgomery saved my whole mindset of the Chicago White Sox.
When I go to Whatnot, I ask Montgomery, Colson Montgomery.
Dude.
Kyle Teel is a great hitter.
And dude, Caro's a great defensive catcher.
And
he's a solid hitter as well.
He can hit. Miguel Vargas got to stay healthy. He got some pop.
Mydroth is pretty good too.
You said who?
Mydroth? Is that how you say his name? Mydroth? Mydroth?
I always say Meredith. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's Meidroth.
And then you got Shane Smith.
I would say Meredith.
Shane Smith looked okay.
Yeah.
As a
not
rookie.
like super excited.
Pitching needs to get addressed.
Yeah, pitching absolutely needs to get addressed.
We called up a lot of people this year, but we didn't see the Noah Schultz. We didn't see Hagen Smith.
Yep.
We didn't really get to see those.
Not that this is even talked about as an option, and not that he would ever consider coming here. But if you can make it happen, do you make a pitch to get Pete Alonso?
I don't think we really have a first baseman.
What is Elko, right?
Yeah, but he's not.
He got hurt too.
I mean, it was a fun era. He's a little older.
Yeah.
I think he's like 26, 27.
Is he?
And he can't hit. He just hits homers.
Hey, keep it interesting.
Because I was loving. I want to see Colson Montgomery hit a little more, but he hit 21 homers in half a season, a little less. Like, that was crazy. And everyone thought Colson Montgomery got caught up way too soon. Remember that?
You were right. He is 26.
Everyone was talking about Colson. Oh, he's cut up way too soon. He hasn't even perfected AA, AAA. And he comes in,
dude.
He batted like 230.
Killed it, man. I'm not gonna lie. Cub fans, and I know you're gonna get ready to go off on them. Super excited about Picro Armstrong, which I get the hype. You know,
he cooled down the whole second half.
Boy, did he cool down, which, you know, you figure slumping a little bit. That's natural. But holy crap. Colson Montgomery definitely did, I would say, equally as much. I mean, maybe not as much as the stolen base thing.
Yeah, you're an average.
Right.
Average isn't far away, though.
No, I mean, but you know what? Put it this way. We got someone exciting on the south side, which is super awesome. And homegrown.
Fun fact.
If
we were to have a boy, we were going to name it Colson.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
But 21 homers in 70-something games? Whew.
Yeah, dude.
I hopefully he could continue it to next year and work on the hitting.
I was stoked seeing him play, man.
Expectations are I think Kyle Teal batted 270. And he'll get because this thing, their record in the second half was so much better than the first half because they called these guys up.
Which is funny because I think we still didn't play great at all the second half, but
it's all the pitching though. We have leads, pitching.
We also at some point you're going to have to get some players who are veterans, guys who can play, who are established. You can't always have everyone be a young guy, and you know what I mean. You're gonna need to get somebody.
The prospects get old after a while. Eventually, you want prospects, and then some guys.
You got to have them learn too from people, man. You can't have prospects running the show the whole time. You know.
Did you notice today and yesterday some starting pitching that looked familiar in the playoffs? Yesterday for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet comes in. Throws a freaking.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I put that in the back of my mind.
He didn't have to leave. I know we got Kyle Teal out of it, but he didn't have to go.
Yeah, I put that in the back, almost out of sight, out of mind. I really don't like thinking about it.
And then today, these are a little older guys, but not much. Dylan Cease pitched for the Padres.
Yeah.
He didn't pitch long, but he still pitched. And then Carlos Rodon pitched for the Yankees today.
Yeah.
3 ex-starters that had their moments.
I really don't like thinking about it because over the years, the White Sox have had some really great starting pitchers.
And Rodon was drafted.
Unfortunately, injuries have happened, and we haven't been able to keep them all at the same time, full health, and keep them together. Otherwise, we probably would have at least made the playoffs and made a run, maybe. But dude,
it breaks my heart now and then. And then I saw I think today is the 5-year anniversary of when we first made the playoffs again, and that shortened season against the.
We sound like losers, dude.
I know. Hey, you know who is the losers though? The Chicago Cubs, who lost today 3-0 to the Padres.
I'm not saying anything about that.
I will. They're all loud. They want a chirpy derpy derp.
I will say social media tonight has been very quiet.
It's been real quiet. Group chats have been quiet with all these idiots.
But I mean, most fan bases are when their team loses. So
yeah, get used
I understand.
You're gonna lose tomorrow to the Padres. This whole PCA. Guess what, Jimmy?
What?
2 games in, me and you have the same amount of hits as PCA does in the playoffs.
It's pretty cool, dude. So basically what you're saying is we're MLB players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he also committed an error that let a run in.
You know what's crazy? People say that PCA is a great defensive player.
He's got speed, but he's all over the place.
I feel like every time I watch him play, he commits a crazy error.
Oh, don't say anything negative against PCA. It's blasphemous to come.
Hey, that's my guy, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I like PCA.
I don't. My problem is
I even traded for him in MLB The Show.
Cub fans overhype him, and he had most of his stats. Your dad's got a jerk every time.
I know.
They PCA had such a good half that he could have had a historic season, but he cooled off so quick.
Yeah, dude.
Because he could have probably did 40-40.
Yeah, that season was about to be nuts for sure.
And now they're about to go home tomorrow. I don't know what time yet.
Who's pitching for everybody tomorrow for Cubs? And
I don't know yet because they don't probably announce it real quick because the series could have ended today because how they do you like how they do things nowadays?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it confuses I feel like every sport changed the way that everything's done now. You know what I mean?
Well, we need more teams in it because we need to be more inclusive.
Yeah,
NBA.
so I'm not gonna lie.
20 of you guys.
It kind of confuses me, and I feel like they change it every year. So it's like I don't want to. Dude, I just thought of this. It won't fit on my head.
That used to have nachos in there before.
Dude, dude, that was my nacho hat.
I got one in my car. It was my Sunday hat.
I put it on my PC. I should have put it on while we were talking about it.
I will say this. Jimmy G and the P-Dawg, before this baseball season's over, because we never got to it.
Yep.
Maybe it needs to be a World Series game, but a 9-9-9.
Oh my God, dude! I know we never. And we're like, before the season starts.
We promised you guys this, and we will do it.
Yeah, dude, that would be fun.
We're back. We got to get back at it. Game. Football is back.
We back, baby.
You'll hear from us. You'll hear shorts from us.
I guess Preston's right. This is we'll consider this season 2. Season 2. We'll go based off football season.
We'll decide when we'll do our break. I think we'll call it probably winter/spring break. Maybe instead of doing February to October, we'll do February to like April.
Yeah, it's in the air now, man. We like doing this. This is fun for us. So
the
good news is we back, baby.
This podcast sucks. Follow, like, subscribe. We also got a Facebook page that you can like.
Yep. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And your boy Jimmy G on the
We're trying to get Aaron Den on this podcast today. Sorry, we couldn't get him on there. He was too busy crying in the bathroom because the Cubs lost.
We out here. We back, baby. We back.
Other than that, I love you guys. Glad to be back.